Hi everyone, Anita here, and we are on the chapter on praying hard. When I hear about praying hard, truthfully, there's just a little bit of a weariness that slips over me and a reluctance to engage in praying hard again, because I'm thinking about all the times that I have prayed my heart out, and the prayer that I was asking for was not granted. I'm thinking about the time that we prayed for a little boy with leukemia and watched him waste away. And my friend who died of breast cancer, and we prayed so hard and believed so hard, and she died. And when I'm in situations like that, I feel like God is just far away, that He doesn't hear our prayers, or He has just somehow distanced Himself, and that He was not true to His word. And those doubts can just sort of rob us from the desire to pray again, to ask, because obviously God doesn't answer our prayers. And it doesn't mean we're not believers, but that thing of praying hard and expecting an answer just becomes a wall in front of us as we're praying. And I definitely experienced that. But I went to Uganda, and while I was there among the refugees who've gone through all kinds of war trauma, they sang a song and worshipped with it daily. It goes like this: who has the final say? Jehovah has the final say. Jehovah dance around my life. He makes a way where there is no way. Jehovah has the final say. And it is powerful to think that they are singing the song as a statement of faith. And truthfully, the scripture says that we get to do that too. But we are not alone, and God is not far away. He surrounds us as we surround the problem in prayer. The answers that we want are there for us to pray for, but those that don't get answered doesn't mean that God was far away. We don't always see the complete picture, and we'll probably never have answers to all of those on this side of heaven. But the reality is that God surrounds us, and Scripture is full of how He does that. Think about that story in 2 Kings 6 that talks about how the army came against Elisha and wanted to annihilate them. And the servant said, "Oh no, my Lord, what are we going to do?" And the prophet answered, "Don't be afraid, because those who are for us are more than those who are with them." And then Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes that he may see." And the servant's eyes were opened, and when he looked around, he saw heavenly armies on all the hills surrounding the enemy. And there were horses and chariots of fire, obviously stronger, surrounding the enemy. And so they could pray with confidence because God surrounded them. And His surrounding presence is with us all the time. Psalm 39:7 says, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those that fear Him, and He delivers them." Zechariah 5:2 says, "For the Lord declares, will be a Lord..." let me do that again. "For I will be a wall of fire around her, and I will be the glory in her midst," talking about Israel and surrounding her with His fire. Psalm 139:5, "You have enclosed me behind and before and laid your hand upon me." No escape. God is surrounding us. He's close to us. And furthermore, He says that if you have a broken heart, that He is close to you, even if the prayers are not answered. Psalm 32:7 says, "You are my hiding place. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with songs of deliverance." And I pray that your life and your prayers will be surrounded with God's songs of deliverance, and that you would experience His surrounding with you now and always. Amen.